Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody, to the Primetime podcast. We got episode number 10. We're in double-digit territory. We are in the double digits. That means we've had 2 scoring possessions at the very minimum. So, welcome back to returning. Welcome new viewers. We had a action-packed week 11. Pittsburgh, big win over Baltimore. Buffalo knocking Chiefs from the ranks of the undefeated. Bo Nix chasing down Jaden Daniels for the offensive year. And most recently, as of this morning, we saw some big changes in the New York Jets coaching staff. We're going to be talking all about the games. We're going to be talking about the implications of Joe Douglas being removed. Apparently, I'm playing Philip White Feud, which is going to be an exciting time. And Taff has some basketball stuff as well. We've got a lot in the next couple hours for you. So just get ready. Sit back, have a cup of Joe, do your taxes or whatever, and I don't know, maybe
Those would be some really early taxes. Well, actually, dang, I feel like tax season just happened. It's about to be tax season again. Just 4 quick months.
It'll get there. It sneaks up on you. The IRS stands for not for fun.
And
it's called the NFF, the way they're not for fun.
Exactly. I actually, the IRS is out to get me because I have 18 years of back taxes.
Oh, just a knock on the door. Just
classic. A little bit of I love pulling a prank on the IRS, and the prank is called tax evasion.
Yep, I hear that. That was a big knock on the door for you.
I never answer when anybody knocks. Another thing we have to talk about is that depressing Mike Tyson fight, but also
that was upsetting.
Before that fight, though, watching Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor punch apart the fabric of the universe damn near. That fight was insane.
Like final fight. Yeah, I wasn't able to catch the highlights, but everyone's told me that fight was infinitely better.
Oh, it was so good.
Infinitely better than Tyson didn't. Oh, that was so sad. Watching the legend go out, like all he had to that was like the key indicator that was like, yeah, Netflix gave me a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean Mike was just moving like he was 58. Do you want to start with the boxing or do you want to start with football? Because I heard some other stuff about Jake Paul today.
I'm down to start with boxing. We'll just ice that one first. We'll have that be the intro. The Jake Paul Mike Tyson catastrophe. What happened with Jake Paul?
So basically, as we all know, Mike Tyson was moving like he was 58 on Friday. And Jake Paul ended up winning. I think Jake Paul today, his team officially issued that they called out streamer Speed, Speed.
Oh, yep, I do know. Yep,
to a boxing match. And it's just like Jake Paul is disrespecting boxing as a sport because, Jake Paul, he's been training boxing long enough for it to not be an outlandish take to say, all right, Jake Paul might actually be around one of the best boxers in the world right now. We don't know because he keeps fighting old people and not legitimate boxers, but he's been at this for a while now. He's got the physique. It's his career. It's his whole thing. But calling out Speed instead of an actual boxer is just it's disrespectful to boxing as an art form, and I don't rock with it, man.
Yeah, I don't rock with it either. I thought it was Speed. No, last time I thought it was Speed claiming that he could beat him in a box, and then Jake Paul responded to that. But dude, I think it's so lame, and it's gotten lamer. I just don't have much more to say about it. It's just depressing. One thing that I did see, there was a take, and I like this guy. I like Frank Michael Smith. I like some of his takes. This one I could not get behind. I think in some cases it made sense, but I just wasn't with it based on Jake Paul's previous behavior and what you just said there. He was like, Jake Paul had every chance, but to be the villain in that fight by knocking out Tyson, and he didn't do it. Is it that he did do it, or is it really just the fact that he probably couldn't do it? I don't know. Tyson, but I mean, again, it's weird. It was a weird take for me.
he looked old as dirt. To give Jake Paul some flack for not knocking out Mike Tyson is kind of strange. Like I mean, you saw in like the last 10 seconds of that fight, they were kind of like, like they like dapped each other up, and like Mike Tyson did like a little like, like he threw some slow punches in, like, they did like the
They're like, we
dodging
gonna be rich.
thing.
What we gonna get my mom? Give me my money.
Exactly. They were checked out in the last 10 seconds. I think Jake Paul could have, but out of respect for Mike Tyson, he didn't. Um,
But I mean, even then, like that feels so unbelievably. Then in that case, then that's just like isn't that not the definition of stage? Like I don't know. If you're going to a boxing match, isn't the whole point you want to see someone go down and get knocked out? Like then if you're just gonna do that, then fight real boxers. If you want to actually start knocking people out, and if you don't want to, I don't know.
yeah,
I'm just flustered. It
I'm
was just such.
I'm with you. I don't think it was staged, but because like they didn't get a chance to feel each other out. They didn't like get a chance to feel each other out until they were in the ring. So, we still, because Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson, were a little surprised when we saw that 58-year-old Mike was moving like a 58-year-old. So I don't think it was staged because of that. Mike's just old as dirt, man. He was able to move like kind of the way we thought he was going to for the first round.
Yeah,
And
then he
then
was.
yeah. Then after that, it was just exhausting. But yeah, Jake Paul is disrespecting boxing as a sport. Like, it used to be this beautiful dance, and now it's like, I show speed. Like, let's get Kai Cenat up there next. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
next we're gonna go. He's gonna go through the entirety of streamers. He's gonna get XQC up there. He's gonna get. I don't know who. That's the first one I can think of. What other big streamers are? He's gonna get Hassan up there. He's
Hassan
gonna
would be
get.
crazy.
He's gonna get like. I don't know. I don't know. I just watched chess lately, so I'm thinking he's gonna get Levi Rossman. He's getting Magnus Carlsen to box him.
Magnus.
Like, dude, come on, man. I can't with this. Just get me out. And the other
I'm with you.
thing. I forgot. I had a thought and I lost it. I don't know. But I mean, also, and it was Netflix. The fact that this was cost on Netflix made it 10 times worse.
Oh my!
Like, not only was the fight awful, watching it on Netflix was so painful.
Dude, yeah, I was watching it and I was thinking to myself, man, Minecraft ass fight. Minecraft fight.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
Because the
what is
pixels.
happening?
I have a Netflix membership and I got a better reception on crack streams.
That's crazy. That's absurd.
Yeah. But I was gonna say before we move into football, I was gonna talk about the Serrano fight. Were you gonna say something?
Go ahead. Take,
Word.
the floor's yours.
Yeah. So the Serrano fight, you didn't see it, but basically, oh my god, it was crazy. It was like some Muay Thai type stuff. Basically, Muay Thai is like I don't know what makes Muay Thai. I could get Cole on here and he could explain, but they were just going at it. Katie Taylor was defending the belt. Serrano, of course, was really good enough to be a challenger. And in about round 4, I think, Katie Taylor delivers an illegal headbutt to Serrano's, I think, right brow. Leads to a nasty cut. They stop the fight. They almost, just like call the whole thing to a close. And Serrano's like, no, I can keep going. Serrano goes on to, the fight goes the distance. And Serrano goes on to outstrike Taylor 98-96. But they still gave the fight to Taylor, which was crazy. They gave the win to Taylor.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
She was robbed, man.
Dude, it's again, but that's why here's the thing I have with 1v1 sports. It is way easier to just, I guess, I feel like it's just as easy for controversial endings to happen, and it's so whack when it feels like it's way more subjective than any other sport. Like in most sports, you have like a score, right? Or you have like a defining term that's like, this is the end of the game, or this person won, this person lost because this happened. The fact that you have sports like boxing and I assume like MMA and things like that, that have a weird scoring chart. Yet at the end of the day, it's like you feel like, oh, this person clearly was better in the fight, but still lost. It just, I don't know. It's like it feels just a little unsatisfying. You know?
It is. And especially today with, like Vegas getting in the mix, it is, I think, for those single person 1v1 sports, I don't like to admit it just for the excitement of the game, but yeah, like I bet it's easier to rig those when you have 3 judges or 5 judges who ultimately decide the fight, and somebody could pay them off to be like, just say this person.
Yeah. You don't have to say 3 out of 5. You can probably just get 1 or 2. I think it's enough.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, man, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? Like, set up as like a metric. Say like, oh, this person had more of these, they win. Or like this person had like more like better overall stats throughout the fight, they win. Like if they had more of a solid scoring metric for like fights that don't necessarily end in knockouts, then
yeah, if it was a more objective thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, let's save boxing. Phil, let's become professional boxers.
I'm not becoming a professional boxer. Look, I will say that Jake Paul has yet to prove himself as an official boxer. I will not be the one to challenge him. He is still stronger than me and bigger than me in every way.
Yeah, true. Somebody's got to step up and save boxing. Is it you?
It's not me.
It's definitely not me. I'm 5'5".
We'll get candidates. We'll get people lining up. We'll figure it out.
I missed the golden age of boxing way back, 10 years, 20, 30 years before I was born.
Yeah, dude, I miss that. I miss watching that every single day, sitting down, watching things from 30 years ago, and just, that was it. That was life.
Man, I miss it. But Phil, let's talk football. What football topic do you want to talk about first?
Well, I don't know, Taft. Don't you want to talk about Joe Douglas being fired?
Oh my God, it's getting exhausting at this point, man. The Jets it's just every week. We had, I think, either 6 or 9 passing yards through the first half last week.
Oh yeah, it was the first quarter. You guys sucked.
Through the first quarter, and dude, come on, the Colts, I think, had allowed the 6th most passing yards in the NFL. It's not like this is some stifling defense, which is ridiculous. I was very upset about that. Phil in Discord a couple nights before was giving me grief for not watching the Jets. So I put myself through this game. And there was no reward.
I mean, dude.
More years taken off my life. But, as we all know, Jets bad, rah, rah, rah. Let's get into some of the, some of the new developments. Joe Douglas fired. His contract will be ending at the end of this year or something. At the end of the season, it's over for him. We're bringing in somebody new. That new guy has not been disclosed yet. And number 2, Woody Johnson came out and said he's parting ways with Aaron Rodgers at the end of the season, which, praise the Lord. Aaron Rodgers, I remember a couple days ago, was like, yeah, I'll be back next year. Like, oh my God, you dork. I'm so ready for, I can't believe, I'm kind of surprised Woody Johnson is saying that he's the one saying he's going to part ways with Rodgers because he made all those freaking moves, like Devontae Adams. Yeah, that'll totally work. But yeah, what do you think about these moves, Phil? Because I can't be happy about it. It's not like I guess I will say I'm excited for this new leaf the Jets are turning.
Yeah, it's a new leaf. Here's what I'll say. I think Joe Douglas is gonna get hired somewhere else and in whatever role he's in, because he built up a good defense. I think the one thing was he couldn't figure out the quarterback. You brought in Aaron Rodgers before you drafted Zach Wilson, and that didn't work out. That being said, you look at that entire class of when Zach Wilson was drafted, it's Trevor Lawrence, Trey Lance, Mac Jones, and Justin Fields. everyone except Trevor's on a new team. So
And Trevor's the only
and
one starting.
Trevor's not either hasn't played. He's never seemingly fully healthy. Been struggling in a lot of spots. Like it's not. I wouldn't put all of that on Joe Douglas. He was able to get guys like Quentin Williams, Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, Jermaine Johnson, Braylon Allen. He's there. There's no doubt that he drafted talent. It's just
Yeah.
that talent didn't pan out to credible wins. So I think he's gonna go somewhere else and be good. Aaron Rodgers though is fascinating because, and I thought of this analogy like a couple hours ago. He's like that one. Like there's an interesting rule, a phenomenon from one of my favorite shows. Nothing good ever happens after 2 a.m. And you know how you have that one friend that'll be like, everybody's having a
I
good
know what
time,
you're
and
talking
then
about.
the night ends, and like the night's over, right? But there's a one friend that's like, no, the night's still young, and it's like 2 a.m. and I'm like, dude, it's time to go to bed. It's time to go to bed. We'll and sleep it off, and we'll do something tomorrow. It's like, no, night's over. Aaron Rodgers' night ended when they lost to the Lions at home when he was with the Packers 2 years ago. He was walking off with his buddy Randall Cobb. That was it. That was the end of the night. And then Rodgers said, no, come on. The night's still young. Come on, Randall. Come on, Allen. Ghost to Jordy Nelson. Come on. Let's go play for the Jets. Come on, Devontae. Let's go do this. And the night, it's now 5 a.m. in the morning. The sun is coming up. And Aaron Rodgers is in an absolute mess. And thinking about what happened when you think about guys who go out at the perfect time, like Brady did. I mean, yeah, he lost a playoff game, but he won another Super Bowl with the Bucs. Peyton went out at the perfect time. Breeze went out before his legacy could really be tarnished. Big Ben, all these other quarterbacks. Rodgers, he had to stick around. He had to linger. And now you look at Rodgers, you think 10 years ago when he was getting compared to Brady, when those conversations were actually happening, he hasn't been to a Super Bowl since, and Brady's won 4, and he retired like a year or two ago. Like, retired 2 years ago. So,
Yeah.
if there was ever a time, that was it. That was the time right there. And
Great analogy from How I Met Your Mother. Yeah, man. It's Aaron Rodgers did nothing but embarrass himself. He is such an ego. I'm glad we're parting ways. I think it's just been an embarrassment this year, man. How are you gonna do worse than Zach Wilson? I mean, come on. I know the roster's different, but how are you gonna do worse than Zach Wilson? And if the roster is different, but that if I told that to Aaron Rodgers' face, I bet he would get beat red. Like it would. Because that's probably something he cares about, man. He seems like somebody that wants to be the best in every measurable way, but he is just making a fool of himself. And yeah, it's just been a horrible thing. I honestly, with Joe Douglas, I think we might come to regret that the same way we regret the Saleh firing. We've been 1-5 since the Saleh firing.
yeah.
Dude, yeah. I mean, just he like you said, he drafted talent, man. He drafted talent. We had a good defense, and then the only time this little chapter we had, if we're counting the Zach Wilson era, like the Zach Wilson era to now, the only thing that went wrong was Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if Joe Douglas being fired makes total sense.
Yeah, I mean, Zach Wilson it was obviously bad, but a lot of those quarterbacks were. I mean, that was the reality. Because that was right after COVID. So when you think about evaluating quarterbacks, I was watching The Herd because Colin Cowherd mentioned it. That year of COVID did mess up with a lot of people in drafts, and you could kind of see it when looking at evaluating talent. Either seasons were wonky, weak, shortened, and you got guys who maybe weren't at that good benefiting from an opportunity because of the way college football had to basically go that following COVID year.
I'm sorry, you cut out a bit there. What'd you say?
So when COVID happened, right, you had a bunch of different wonky college schedules. You had weird, scheduling mishaps. You had players who would just not play due to the fact that, due to the COVID pandemic. You had to have a lot of teams and a lot of players getting misevaluated because of sort of anomaly that we hadn't seen ever really at the sporting level. So players were probably getting either misevaluated, overevaluated, undervaluated due to that situation. And
Which
I
led.
would put all of that on Joe Douglas, which led to look at the quarterbacks. Quarterbacks again, all five of them are either bad or in Trevor Lawrence's case you have mid, and that's the number one pick. Number one pick's not supposed to be mid.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Or the number 2 pick in most occasions.
yeah, exactly.
And Zach Wilson. So yeah, I mean, outside of that Zach Wilson pick, I still think he did a good job. I mean, he took Breece Hall, he took Jeremy Ruckert, he took. Did he take Tyler Conklin?
No, Tyler Conklin was a free agent, but I mean that's also a decision made by him bringing in Tyler Conklin.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna see what the Jets do with their incumbent GM, whoever that may be.
I mean, for you, I mean, who would you want? Like, what kind of? If you're looking for like a, I think we talked about this before. Like, what's the plan? Like, what would you do as Jets GM, as Jets coach? What is the game plan moving forward?
If I'm the Jets GM,
yeah, like, let's say, well, what would you do? How would you resolve?
I would start with the O-line. Tyron Smith, sell him for whatever you can. I don't know what the quarterback free agent class looks like. But I mean, your quarterback depth chart without Aaron Rodgers is Tyrod Taylor and Jordan Travis from Florida State, the guy we took in the 5th round a year ago. And I mean, like I said a week ago, Jordan Travis on the depth chart was listed at number 3. I don't know if that's for development purposes or he actually couldn't win second string over Tyrod Taylor. Either or is not a huge deal to me. I just want to see him grow and, obviously just be good. But yeah, I don't know. The quarterback situation, you could run with Tyrod, I think. I don't know if that'll serve you for 17 games, though. Like, the defense has, I think, why do you think our defense is bad? I don't know why our defense is bad. Fired Saleh? Yeah. God damn it. Ugh.
That's my guess.
All right, if I'm the GM, I'm calling up Robert Saleh and being like, hey, whoever fired you last time was a jerk. I'm new here. I like you. Come back. He'll probably be like, no, man, I can't do that. I gotta have self-respect.
What? The Jets have an opportunity to do the funniest thing. Zach Wilson is a free agent in 2025. You know who else is a free agent?
Who else?
Sam Darnold. You could bring back Sam and Zach and the quarterback duo.
No, I
of
don't
Sam
want to. I would be
than Zach Wilson.
I would be more willing to bring back Zach Wilson than Sam Darnold, because if we brought in Sam Darnold and he sucked again, do you know how terrible that would be? That would be beyond horrible. Like,
you would ruin. How could you ruin Sam Darnold again?
we ruined Sam Darnold twice. Yeah, that would be freaking evil.
But the quarterback market sucks in terms of free agents. I mean, not even joking. Those are the first 2 guys on the list.
Oh God. What are like the other 3 of the top 5?
Trey Lance, Jacoby Brissett, and Taylor Heineke.
Oh Jesus.
That's like
Christ.
how much money they're. That's not how much of their money they're making right now.
Yeah, nah. We gotta sign one of Zach or Sam Darnold.
Fields.
Sam Darnold probably.
Justin Fields could be available.
Ooh, Justin Fields. No, we can't. I feel I was tempted for a second, but like really, like I think what we need to do, we can't waste any energy. Like honestly, it's like we need, like, next season for the Jets. You can tell me if you think I'm objectively wrong on this. Next year for the Jets literally just needs to be like the equivalent of a cold shower from this year. Like just, I don't care how good or bad you do, but don't bring in some new quarterback. We seriously need a freaking breather. Like, Like, like
That sounds
just
about right.
just get your don't worry about bringing any new glamorous skill positions in because that's all we've done this year. We went so Hollywood, like bringing in Devontae, bringing in Tyron. Well, Tyron Smith I think was a good addition, but yeah, just like the Devontae Adams trade, humiliating. Not real football moves. So yeah, just like if I'm the Jets GM, I am bolstering our offensive line first and foremost, and then maybe bringing in a young linebacker in the draft, and making sure our defensive line can stay as strong as it can. And I don't know any defensive coordinators that are looking for a job, but that's what I would do.
Interesting. I mean, yeah, no wrong answers. Because how about the Jets were last year? I don't think there can be wrong answers here.
Yeah, man. It is it has been rough stuff. But let's talk about those Steelers, man.
Yeah,
Philip
dude.
White's
How
Steelers.
about it? 8-2, better than I would have thought even at this point in the year. They have been quite the shock. I mean, look, they were 10-7 last year and 7 seed and kind of got manhandled by Buffalo for the most part, and they look pretty good. And the crazy thing is, Zach Russell Wilson didn't even play super well. Like he had a very objectively he had a bad game. Like that end zone pick, I was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna lose to the Ravens. We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
lose. The game is over. Why did he throw that? And then you know what? The defense did their part. This was a crazy game. The defense made a lot of great plays. Peyton Wilson had a crazy interception, snatching it away from Gus Edwards. I mean, I didn't even think it was possible. It was like, no, it's probably just incomplete. But no, he wrenched that ball out of there. And then TJ Watt, I think it was Watt who fumbled on like play number 2. I don't remember who forced the fumble. I gotta go back and look, but it was they popped the ball out like the second play of the game out of Derrick Henry, and they let you know this is the game that's gonna be. This is gonna be low scoring. This is gonna be a
Mm.
brutal, physical, classic Steelers Ravens clash. That forced fumble was big. Patrick Queen had a huge forced fumble against the Isaiah Likely. Chris Boswell, classic, going 6 for 6. He's done that multiple
Yeah,
times for the
he
Steelers.
was cooking. Y'all didn't score a
Yeah,
touchdown all
which
game, right?
yeah, and this is the second time this year they won
Wow.
18 points and just kicking field goals. And a couple things from this game, specifically looking at, as much as I want to talk Steelers, they had a great win. They're finally getting their recognition. Let's be honest. They'll probably fall in a trap game to Cleveland on Thursday. Like that's just who the Steelers are. I don't know. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. We can clinch a winning before Thanksgiving. That would be sick. But we'll see how they look against Cleveland next week. I think just Pittsburgh played very well. They knew what kind of game this was. As for the Ravens, Justin Tucker's washed. That's official. It's official. He hasn't missed 2 field goals in a game since 2018. He missed 2 critical ones in this one. It's bad, and I think maybe Chris Boswell's the best kicker in the league. I don't know. I mean, 6 for 6 and doing
6 for 6
doing
is pretty
well.
crazy. Yeah, Justin Tucker was breaking my heart, man. He's my kicker in fantasy. And
You won. You won.
I still
Relax.
won. I still won. Thanks to Jonnu Smith being the GOAT. He had a garbage time, like 60-yard touchdown. Loved that. But Justin Tucker, missed 2 field goals.
Ugh,
This
it was
guy's been the
bad.
Ravens kicker for as long as I remember, man.
It's 2012 and he's just not having it anymore. I've seen a couple of videos about how the spots and before this game in particular, how the holder for a long time was this guy Sam. He was the punter for the
Guy who?
he was the punter for Baltimore.
What was his name?
Sam Cook.
Sam Cook.
Sam Cook, I think. So it's
Isn't that
Koch.
an
Sam
actor?
Cook. Probably, yeah. If I had to guess.
Huh.
I don't know.
All right,
I
go
think it
on.
was it's spelled Koch. I don't know, but I would say Sam Cook.
Oh, never mind. I was saying Cooke.
Yeah, yeah. He was their holder for a long time, and then the last couple seasons they had a different placeholder. They had like a new punter, and Tucker's percentage has gone down every year, and this year it's at like an all-time low to the point where he's not even the all-time kicker and like field goal percentage. I believe it went to Eddie Pinheiro now, which is crazy, but it's it's so yeah. Like it was originally bad, like slightly holds were slightly off, and Tucker wasn't able to hit the ball. This week, I watched another video where he broke it down, and it was like the holds look good. Like the holds are good. It's just Tucker's not hitting goals correctly, and
Mm.
he's having certain because when you're kicking the ball, you're kicking like a spot of the ball and then trying to get it to travel as far as possible. He's just missing those spots and getting a lot of these are being pulled to the left. Like a lot of these have gone pulled left, and it's bad. And for a team that has a lot of issues like defensively, has had issues defensively all year on their end of the ball. And if Lamar is like a slightly bad game, you're gonna need those kind of points in those close situations. Having a good kicker is so valuable in the NFL, and to see that you had one of the great ones for so long, now all of a sudden
Wait, I
this
lost you.
season is bad. Oh, just saying, having a good kicker is important. If you lose that kicker, you know, you don't have that kicker anymore. You don't have that clutch factor to rely on. It's good. It's losing you games. It's also losing the Bengals games with their guy Evan McPherson. The same problem.
I mean, think about the Jets. We didn't have a kicker for a couple games. Killed
Yep.
us. Or the Zerline, too, just was missing easy stuff. Um, and yeah, that led to some
Yeah.
losses for us. He had a couple kicks where it was like if he had hit two of the kicks that he missed, we would have won the game. Um, but yeah, having a kicker is freaking important. Sad to see that the guy Justin Tucker is washed.
And also, interestingly enough, I mean, but Lamar Jackson. I mean, how doesn't this with such a poor performance? Does this not hurt his MVP campaign, especially after what Josh Allen did against Kansas City?
True.
I mean, all of a sudden it takes one game and that race immediately narrows. Favorite now to win MVP according to Vegas is Josh Allen. So
Dang. Or what were Jackson's stats and what were
it was bad. It was
Allen's
like
stats?
16 to 33 for. I know Lamar. I
Dang.
don't like Lamar Jackson was ill. But this is what it does. I mean, this is the reality. I tell everybody this. You want to beat Lamar Jackson? Go watch him play the Steelers. Go watch him play the Steelers. He's 1-5 now. He's like 1-4 now, 1-5 now. I mean, 16 to 33 for 207. Less than 50% completion percentage. Through, I think he had the interception that wasn't necessarily kind of got wrenched away from Gus Edwards, but I mean, you talk about being able to, dominated the Broncos, dominated Cincinnati, putting up points on Tampa, and then losing to Pittsburgh. Now they've lost another game because they lost at Cleveland. So,
Yep.
and
Wow.
now Pittsburgh's going to hit their divisional stretch. I don't think they win all the. There's a good chance they split against the Bengals and they might lose their second one to Baltimore. But you talk about not being able to play well against Pittsburgh and not being able to remain consistent against a good team like Kansas City. Those are the hurdles. It's like when Peyton Manning had to constantly get by Tom Brady. One of these times you have to play well at some point against one of these teams. Those are the teams you're going to have to get by. And if you're not getting able to get by them, then you're going home.
Indeed. You gotta see. We haven't seen consistency from Lamar Jackson. I mean, largely we have. When he plays good, he
Against
plays
the rest
great.
of the league, great. KC and Pittsburgh, though, those are thorns in his side. And they've been big thorns. Because, I mean, again, you talk about, I mean, looking at the played incredible against Tampa and against Denver, against Cincinnati, like 5 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns. And then all of a sudden you complete a Jamarcus half of your passes. That's gonna show up. That matters. And you can't be having those kind of performances against those big teams, and not
Indeed.
good.
And what were Josh Allen's stats against the Chiefs?
Let's take a look at Josh. I don't remember the exact numbers, so I'm pulling up numbers right now. But he had we're looking at 27 to 40, 262, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. But granted, it was on 4th down, so I don't really see. I mean, he had 82.8 QBR. Apparently, people love adjusted QBR. I don't know. It's kind of a weird stat for me, but that was an impressive showing. I mean, and not to just mention, that was the team that was undefeated all year. So when you beat the team that was 9-0, and you do it in that fashion, in that sense where you were up 2 scores, you ice the game with that kind of rushing TD. This could be Josh Allen's MVP year if he continues to cruise as he has been.
Yeah, he's been balling this year. He has thrown way less interceptions than he typically does.
Exactly.
He's just been an efficient guy. It looks like he's grown from little boy Josh Allen to this is man Josh Allen that we're seeing now.
This man, Josh Allen.
Yeah, and big man Josh Allen smoothly beats the Chiefs too.
Yeah, they've dominated
How
him in the
about
regular
it?
season
How
too.
about it, man? Because like that was, I know we were talking about it a little bit earlier. That was easily throughout the duration of this Allen Mahomes Bills Chiefs rivalry, the smoothest the Bills looked in a win over the Chiefs ever.
Yeah, no question. They were cooking. They made it look easy almost. They made it felt like they did to Kansas City what Kansas City did to everyone the rest of Kansas City had dominated in time of possession. They just controlled the ball, didn't allow you to really get back into the game, left you with minimal chances. Buffalo did that exact same thing back to them, and they made it look easy. I mean, they did it. They were impressive throughout the entire course of the game. I mean, they picked off Mahomes' first play of the game. You kind of felt this could be this Bills are gonna probably could have a good shot here. They just got interception on the first play, and then Buffalo went on to cruise from there. That's what I felt like to me, at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it didn't really feel like the game was ever in doubt, except for that one play down the stretch where the Chiefs were in the red zone and it was third down or something. Mahomes threw an incomplete pass, and there was kind of a little bit of a ticky-tack pass interference call that led to them having the ball at the one, and then they scored. But even then, man, yeah, the Bills just cruised on from there, controlled the tempo, didn't make any brash decisions, turned the ball over, didn't throw the ball deep, play overly aggressive or anything like that.
Exactly. I think Buffalo. I think I've seen it a lot. I've seen this take in general from a lot of analysts. So I don't know which one to credit first. But if I had to say, repeat their words essentially. This looks like the best version of Buffalo, which is crazy to think, right? Like
Mm.
no Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs gets traded. What's their wide receiver core going to look like? So many questions going into Buffalo, especially after they had almost missed the playoffs the previous year. They needed to rip off 5 in a row to make it, and all of a sudden, this is the best version of the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, it's
I didn't think they were going away, but I didn't think they'd be this good.
neither did I. I mean, what, they're 8-2?
They're 9-2 right now,
Nine and
and they have
two.
their bye week this week. Have with a chance. I don't even know if I'm a Bills fan. Like, do I even want a bye week right now? Like, I would think, like I want to keep going. That's what I
I
would think. But they have their bye week this week, and they're
I
gonna be
think
rested
there's
up.
there's no better team to beat going into your bye week than the Kansas City Chiefs, I think. I mean, the bye week's got to come at some point. I think if I'm a Bills fan, I would just be upset that I don't get to watch my team play again. They've just been playing so well. The and yeah, like what you were saying, like with this being the best version of the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't know what happens behind closed doors, like, but with this Bills team a year ago, like when a camera's not on. But you get the vibe that Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen did not like each other at all. Like you know, like I think it's been released to the public, like yeah, they didn't really like each other. Like they just weren't, they didn't really get along. I don't know. I think there might have been a massive beef or something, or maybe that small beef that they had led to them not playing as well as they could, because they look great this year with a team that is not, with a receiving core that is not as good as one that has Stephon Diggs in it. I don't like it's interesting.
Yeah, but I mean the clues. I mean they invested in their guys though. Those are the guys that they picked. I mean they went out, they traded for Amari Cooper, they invested him. They went out and drafted Keon Coleman and Khalil Shakir. Those guys were both first rounders. Or no, Keon Coleman was first of the second round. Khalil Shakir was a first rounder. But
Mm-hmm.
high end value receivers, they went out. They said, let's go get a guy to remove some of that coverage, and I think has made their offense almost. I think this is a perfect offense for Buffalo to have, and it's working, and it's working like a charm, working like a charm.
Yeah, Josh Allen looks very comfortable this year, and also James Cook is such a good little safety net. Yeah, they're balling, man. They're balling.
You know who else looks incredibly comfortable this year?
Who?
Bojangles Knicks.
Oh
There's
God!
another one.
Not the
Bo
Boeing.
Knicks.
Not that
The
freaking
Boeing
airplane.
Jet, the Boa Constrictor, the Bojangles, whatever you want to, whatever name we're giving to them. That is there should, and also just a little side note real quick. There needs to be more advocacy for nicknames in the NFL. I feel like the NFL nicknames have kind of not been peak as they were. I feel like 10 years ago. I feel like we need to start giving players more nicknames.
True.
We need to see more nicknames. Like I want to go to Pro Football Reference. I want to see about all the nicknames nicknames, so that way I could be like, oh my gosh, we got, Josh Allen. I guess he's got the Winter Soldier. Like, use those nicknames more, broadcasters. Come
For
on,
real.
I want to see.
I
I want to
can't
see you
think.
calling out Bojangles touchdown
I
pass.
can't think of an NFL nickname other than Danny Dimes right now, and he just got benched. So
Exactly. We need nicknames for players. Bring
we
it
do.
back. We need some clever nicknames.
Indeed.
But
So tell me
Bo
about
Nix,
this boa
man,
constrictor.
Boa Constrictor just absolutely shredded the Atlanta Falcons. That game
Yeah.
wasn't
Broke my heart.
close. It was like 38-6. I mean, and he's just looked comfortable. I mean, granted, you play in college for, since the draft period, right? And you're gonna have that kind of seed, but he's been efficient. He's got an offensive head coach in Sean Payton. They're giving him the easy throws. This is what should be happening in Chicago with Caleb Williams. It hasn't this year. And when you see what Bo Nix has been doing, he's gonna start breathing on the neck of Jaden Daniels, I think, for offensive rookie of the year. I think this could be a big opportunity. Big opportunity for Bo Nix here.
Bo Nix has been cooking. I'll say that. And also in the last 2 weeks, Jaden Daniel has not. He's looked like a rookie finally.
Yeah,
That'll be interesting.
switch roles.
Who are the upcoming opponents for the Broncos? And also, could you tell me Nix's stats against Atlanta?
Yeah. So Bo Nix against Atlanta was 28 of 33 for 307 yards, 4 passing touchdowns. And yeah, I mean, what do you really need more than that? With a passer rating of 145. I mean, this kind of had the feeling that was going to happen because Atlanta's pass rush is stinky cheeks. Like, it's one of the worst pass rushes ever. They only have 10 sacks all year.
Yep.
For context, they've played 11 games. So that's not good. But he had it was 9.3 yards per completion, 84.9 completion percentage. He even played solidly against the Chiefs. I mean, he played pretty well against them in their loss.
Yeah,
22 of 30,
won.
215 yards, 2 TDs. Exactly, man. Like, Bo Nix is looking like he could make a run at this thing. And if we take a look at the Denver Broncos schedule
before you
moving
move on, the notable detail of that loss against the Chiefs is Bo Nix was able to move his team down the field in a 2-minute drill against the Chiefs, get them set up for a field goal. That's pretty impressive.
Exactly. I mean, for a rookie, yeah. Against the undefeated Chiefs, especially. But he's got the Raiders, Browns, Colts, Chargers, Bengals, Chiefs. So that last 3-game stretch is a little tough. But Colts, Browns, Raiders, who's got Bo Nix in fantasy? They might win the whole
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
my goodness. What a run that would be.
For real.
Ooh.
Yeah, Bo Nix could have 3 big games ahead of it, man. I guess it all depends on if Jaden Daniels wants to wake up or not. I mean,
That's the real question.
he's
And I also
got
think
a
it's
pretty
impressive because
he's got a pretty
Cortland
decently
Sutton
easy.
is not as good as Terry McLaurin.
Cortland,
That's what I think.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't know. I mean, that's pretty impressive to do it with the receiving core they do have. Well, what the both have impressed, but Bo Nix is coming for that award.
I don't know.
Bo Nix is coming.
I think the NFL will often give it to the guy who has the bigger brand, which in this case is Jaden Daniels. But maybe we'll do our own little award show come the end of the regular season.
I'm down. I think that is definitely. Mine's going to Bo Nix if he keeps this up. That's all I'm saying. I think my award's going to end up in Bo Nix's award cabinet.
If the last 2 weeks become the trend for the next 6 games, I'll probably begrudgingly give it to Bo Nix. He's responsible for Robert Saleh losing his job. His fault. Nobody else.
No, it was really Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold did that. Sam Darnold put you guys away. Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold, he has my respect. I like a little Sammy D. That's a good one. Instead of Sunny D, Sammy D.
Sammy D. What if that's just his name? Sunny D. Sunny Sammy D.
Sammy D.
Dude,
what if instead of Sammy D, it was Sanny D, and instead of an orange drink, it was a purple drink, and it was grape flavor.
What if Russell Wilson's name was Tussle Wilson? Instead of throwing the ball deep, he would go over to his teammates on the sideline and tussle their hair like this.
And then affectionately put it back together.
Oh yeah. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Attaboy, fellas. Let's go. Let's go. Keep matriculating the ball down the field, boys.
Yeah, and the
Oh my
Sammy D
god.
drink makes you really good at football.
But I mean, I like back to that nickname thing. I just need to see more of it. Like saying like Action Jackson, spin and scramble and
For
running.
real?
Like
Why
those
is
are
nobody
the
calling
nick.
him Action Jackson?
I think that is a nickname he has. Just like broadcasters need to start taking a look. Like I'm gonna go to Pro Football Reference real quick, and I'm gonna pull up like NFL players that should have nicknames. Like Pro Football Reference. Let's go ahead and pull up like I don't know. Give me a player real quick. We'll go like we'll just do Josh Allen. We were talking about that earlier. But Josh Allen has like they have like this little section. It says Joshua. By the way, I didn't even know this when doing when making like stuff for this past like weekend. I didn't know this. Josh Allen's middle name, Patrick, as in Patrick
Aw,
Mahomes.
man.
They call him the General. They call him JA-17. They call him the Winter Soldier. Like, where is
The Winter
all of
Soldier
that?
is perfect. That's awesome.
Like, dude, we got danger. Like, remember they call Russell Wilson Dangerous or
Yeah.
Mr. Or now the new name, Mr. Unlimited. Mr. Unlimited.
You gotta be unlimited. That is
Gotta
one
be
of those that gets used, I think, or that, or we just say it all the time.
Yeah, we say it a lot, but that one has to be used. Like, we need more nicknames.
Or how
Like,
about-
we gotta start nicknaming our players.
How about Xavier Worthy, Primetime X, Big X?
Xavier. I feel like you gotta. Well, hold on. You gotta. They already call him. They could say like Zay. That's not. No.
It's not a
No.
nickname. It's not a
I
nickname.
mean, X, like what about X? Like for Xavier McKinney, like I would call him the X-Man. You know what I mean? But no,
It
it's
is
not there.
true.
He doesn't have a nickname in Pro Football Reference. Give Xavier McKinney his flowers. If I go to like, let me see. Like, dude, come on. Like, we need nicknames.
The
We
NFL does need
nicknames
more
for
nicknames.
players.
Action Jackson for Lamar Jackson. The
Dude,
Winter
like, look at-
Soldier for Josh
JJ
Allen.
Watt. JJ Watt apparently used to have the nickname the Milkman. Come on. Can we utilize like the Milkman brings him down? JJ SWAT. Like, come on. How awesome is that?
Yeah, that
How
we
awesome
need
are
that.
our nicknames? Go
Also,
to
it's-
like
Don't
like
the
Revis
Steelers-
Island. We don't
Revis
have that
Island.
anymore.
We don't have Revis Island anymore, and that's just unfair. What about also how about don't the Steelers have a player named Loudermilk?
yeah, Isaiah Loudermilk, dude. Come on, like
Oh
come up
my
with a nickname for
God.
that guy.
I would love for him to make a play, and the announcer says, "How loud do you want it, Pittsburgh?"
Milk. Milk. I like my milk loud. How do you like your milk? Loud. How do you like your milk?
Now,
Man.
Phil, are we ready for Primetime Feud?
Yeah, I'm down. I thought did we saving basketball for later? Are we gonna?
Oh, I don't have any basketball stuff. I was
I
gonna,
thought
I was
you-
gonna
I thought
tell
you-
you, but
Wait, no, there was one other guy. There was a guy for the Dolphins. What was his name? Storm Duck.
Storm Duck. Yeah, you gotta,
Storm Duck.
you gotta instead of saying Storm Duck, you gotta say Storm Duck. Like
Storm Duck.
The emphasis is on duck. Like with the rhythm that you say it, he's like a duck of the storm.
The storm before the duck,
The
or the
storm
duck
duck.
before the storm.
The duck came before the storm, I think. Or did the storm birth the duck?
Stormy Duck. Oh gosh, that's so cool that there's
Stormy
a player in the
Duckless.
NFL. Storm Duck. Dude, Storm Duck is as a fascinating name. I don't know how you were like, hey, what we naming our kid? Storm.
Yeah, I like that. Storm, just storm.
All right, are we getting into? Is it time? Is it time? Is it time for?
It's time. Get this. So are you in my Discord stream?
I am.
Let's go check this out.
All right, let's see. We have Philip White Feud. So how is this just Family Feud essentially?
Hey, I'm fucking Steve Harvey. I'm walking here. I'm gonna play Philip White Feud. Philip White.
Is Steve Harvey a New Yorker? I feel like I should know that as someone who's from New York.
I feel like he's not. He gives me a Memphis vibe.
sounds good. I don't know. Let's see where Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey's a West Virginia man.
A West Virginia man. Wow.
West Virginia.
All right, Philip
Blue
White. First
Ridge
up,
Mountain.
we've got 7
Shenandoah
questions total.
River, country road. Take me on.
Man is belting out the tune. Before we start, I'm gonna grab a little drink here.
All right. I'm just gonna go, guys. I'm gonna look up all the answers. I'm cheating. I'm cheating. I'm cheating. Ugh. Man, I am excited. I can already tell you. I can tell you these answers right now. I already got them. I got 4.
Right.
I got 4 on top of my head already.
First up, we got the teams with the most Super Bowl victories. Can you name them?
Does it have to be in order, or can I just name the top 8?
If you're feeling like being a flexer, name them in order. But
I'll try. So number 1 or 2, technically tied for first, would be Steelers Patriots with 6.
Mm-hmm. Well done.
Okay, Steelers and Patriots. I would say 3. So then there's the 5s, which would be Cowboys and Niners are at the 5s.
Shit, I gotta pull up my answer key real quick to make sure I don't hit the wrong one. So wait, you said the Niners and the Cowboys, right?
Yeah. Niners, Cowboys are up there. They both have 5.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. So I think those are all the ones with 5. I gotta eliminate everyone who has 0. So like Texans have 0, Jags have 0, Titans have... they wouldn't be up there. Let's go. There's someone with 4. Chiefs are probably on here. Chiefs are probably on here at this point. I haven't really won recently. What? BS.
No,
they have
sir.
4. Really? All right, then Packers. Packers with 4.
Okay, wait, they have 4?
Yeah, they have 4.
I might have gotten my info wrong. I have Washington with 3 on there.
Bro. If Patrick Mahomes has won 3, they won 1 a while ago, so they have 4. All right, Washington. Bro, Washington. Packers are on here though. Packers have 4, so Packers are on here.
Yep.
Where'd you get this?
I'm not gonna lie, I was asking ChatGPT.
Oh my gosh, there's no way. There's no way, dude. Game show gone wrong. It's gone.
We got 6 and 7, Philip White, on this flawless game show.
All right, hold on. Let me make sure. Let me lock in. I gotta think like ChatGPT real quick.
Yeah, ChatGPT got it wrong, so maybe, I don't know, don't think like ChatGPT.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't think they would be on there. They're definitely not on there. Chargers. Ravens only have 2, so they wouldn't be on there. Why am I blanking? I feel like I should be locking in hard. It's not Jets. It's not.
What?
It's not Jets. It's not Jets. If I'm thinking, then who has 4? Oh, wait, no. Wait. No. If it's 3 wins, then I think Raiders are on. Surprisingly. Okay, well, get out of here.
Oh wait. Sorry.
Are we confident? Can we double check that real quick? Let's make sure. Just to make sure, because
Fine, I'll look it up.
Okay, then in that case, the other one that I'm thinking of is the Giants then, because the Giants have at least 3, so they would have 4. Yeah, the Giants are probably on here too.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
What?
What do you mean, what? Is
What
it
is-
broken?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh wait! Don't look at that!
Oh man, wow, I wonder who it could be.
All right.
So, okay,
Washington.
Giants, right?
Then the Giants. Yes.
Technically, Chiefs would be on here. I want to state that for the record.
Yeah.
That was right. Dang, I thought Raiders had 3 then. I guess then it's Denver. I guess Denver would have the 3 because I think it's Peyton and then Elway 1-2. So that would be the 3.
Correct. Hooray!
I did it.
You did it! And you really only got one wrong, which was the Raiders.
Did they? Oh, did they have 3 or 2? Because I thought they had 3.
I just pulled it up. The Raiders have. Oh, the Raiders have 3. There's a 3-way tie for 3, so the Raiders are also up there.
Let's go!
I should have accounted for ties actually, so we could get more going up here. Well, yeah, the first one. Now we're about to get into. Oh wait, never mind. I thought we were gonna get into a different one. Now, Phil, tell me, most single-season rushing yards by a player all time.
Are these Chat GPT? just wanna clear the air here.
Oh no. These are actually Google AI.
Oh, nice. Okay. So that we've got better here. Let's go. Okay. So immediately I'm thinking 2,000-yard rushers. Adrian Peterson is on here for sure.
That is number 2. 2,097 yards for Minnesota in 2012.
Let's go Derrick Henry because he's had 2,000 yards. I'm sure he's on here at least one.
That is 2,027 yards for Tennessee in 2020. The most recent on this list.
I believe the top rusher is Dickerson, Eric Dickerson of the Rams.
Yep. 1984, he had 2,105 yards for the Rams.
Terrell Davis went over 2,000. Is he on this list? Or 2,000?
He is. Terrell Davis, 2,008 yards for Denver in 1998.
Okay. Dang, that's getting difficult. Why can't I think of 2,000-yard rush? So they're all mostly, I imagine, so if that's only, so there's 2 more 2,000s I'm not thinking of. Who is close? So Adrian Peterson, Eric was, I'm trying to think if there's 2,000 rush year between 2012 and 2020. I'm going to say probably not. So let's go to, I guess I'll try LaDainian Tomlinson. Is he on this list? Dang it! Ah, that was the touchdowns one. God damn it!
He does lead. He is second most in rushing touchdowns. That's not on here, but I was looking at random stuff.
Did I? All right, hold on. I gotta focus up. Let's try. Oh, good God! Is Barry Sanders on this list?
He is.
Okay, I was gonna say I didn't. I had a feeling at 2,000. So we're at the 4.
He had 2,053 yards for Detroit in 1997.
Who's the last one? I'm gonna take a crazy shot. I'm gonna say Priest Holmes. Dang it! Shoot, I'm down to 1. That's terrible. Dang, I'm still missing 3. Can I get one of the players? Can I get a hint? Can I get a hint, please?
You can. All right, so you're missing 3, 7, and 8. Ooh, I got a good one. Speed kills.
Oh, CJ2K. Oh my God.
And that's actually a double. That's a double, do ya?
That's crazy. Oh my gosh, how did I not think CJ2K?
You still have you still got a life here. One of your 3 remaining.
So I have 2 more. Dang. So the 3 and the 8. I guess. Gosh, this is tough because I don't. Who is that 3? I want to say Walter Payton or Emmitt Smith, but I feel like they played so long that there's a chance that they didn't get 2,000. I feel like I'd be stupid if I didn't at least guess one of them. So I'm going to go Walter Payton.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah. I'm not going to change it.
That is incorrect. Do you want to see the
Give me a hint. I want to still guess.
Okay.
I want to still guess.
I'll go again. Speed kills.
Speed, you can't, that's not, that doesn't give me any new information.
You thought about the first word, think about the second.
Huh? Oh my God, OJ Simpson. What the hell, man? Oh my God. No. No, that would have been so. Oh, I wasn't.
And number 3 is somebody that I have never heard of before. Do you want a team hint or a year hint?
For a team. I feel like I'd be
Ravens.
able to get. Oh, is it Jamal Lewis? I believe.
Final answer.
Yeah, it's Jamal. It's because not Ray Rice.
Yep. You did it. 2066 yards in 2003.
I should have gotten OJ. I'm not that mad that I forgot about Jamal. Oh man.
It's kind of wild that I've never heard of Jamal Lewis because I've heard of everybody else on this list, but
Oh, I messed up, cuz. I messed up.
all right, next up, this is my personal favorite. Taft's most iconic athletes.
What? This is subjective. This is all subjective.
No, but you know me very well. This is athletes that I be talking about.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Let's go Josh Hart. Josh Hart has to be 1.
He's number 2.
What? He's 2? Who the heck is iconic athlete? Is this across all sports?
Across all sports, we've got 3 NFL players, 3 NBA players, and 1 WWE wrestler.
Oh my God, I'm gonna. Okay. So one more clarification. When you say iconic, do you mean guys that you talk about all the time, or just guys that you like and talk about all the time? So there's 2 different things.
Guys that I like and talk about all the time. There's It's not like Patrick Mahomes is on this list or Joel Embiid.
So there's no Aaron like Rodgers.
No. These are guys that I hold in high regard, but by the public, they might not be held in such high regard.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to go on a limb here early. I'm gonna say Garrett Wilson, just because we have young Gary. I feel like he should be on this.
He was honorable mention, but he did not make the list.
Oh, do I get X?
No, I'll hit you with the X, but I'm still the moderator of this thing. We'll go beyond the 3.
Okay. So, dang, wow. The immediate thing I think is Josh Hart, and then he's so talked about so much that I'm struggle to think of anything else. I'm gonna need. So we have 3 NBA, 3 NFL, and 1. Okay. There's definitely one of these has to be a quarterback. I believe if it's going to be a quarterback, I feel like it has to be Baker Mayfield on this list.
There are 2. Wait, actually, I won't. I'm gonna stop that statement right there. But yes, Baker Mayfield is on this list.
Okay, the way you said that made me think there's a second quarterback. Now I gotta think of who the second one is.
Who knows? I was saying there's 2 NFL players left.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's what you were saying. Oh, okay, duh. Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson's on the list. That's the other one.
He's number 1.
Okay, that's number 1. Okay. All right, Zach Wilson, Josh Hart, Baker Mayfield. NBA now. Switching over.
You've still got 1 NFL. You've got 1 NFL and 2 NBA left.
Okay, right. I'm thinking, if I'm thinking of an NFL player, my mind immediately wants to go to the Jets, but I just don't. I'm not gonna go there. I'm thinking if I'm looking NBA, I want to just stay Knicks, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like you don't talk any other Knicks player other than Josh Hart, so it's very difficult for me to pick a Knicks.
Do you want me to give you a hint, because this is pretty darn broad?
Let's go 1 hint. 1 hint.
All right. They played for the Knicks at a point in time, but neither of them are on the Knicks right now.
Okay, both played for the Knicks. They don't play on them now. Shoot. I don't know how much that helps me. Okay, they don't. So then, can I get one more hint? Are they active? Are they active athletes?
Let me think. No, they're both retired, actually.
They're
Recent
both retired.
retirees. I would say they retired in the last 4 or 5 years.
Okay. Um, you own this guy's jersey, so I'd have to go Kevin Knox.
Another honorable mention.
What?
If there were 8
Dude.
slots on this one, it would have been Kevin Knox or Garrett Wilson.
Okay, so no Kevin Knox. Wow, dang. Then it's definitely not Obi. I wouldn't have thought it would have been Obi on
Obi.
the
Obi's
side
a goof.
yeah. Oh well, oh well. All right, dang. But neither of them. Neither of them are active. I was gonna say R.J. Barrett, but then that's not true either. This is getting intense. This is so NBA. Dude, I gotta lock in. Recently retired
I think you're
NBA
overthinking it. It's like,
players.
think my goofy, think of like, the goofy players I just love that the public doesn't love so much.
I know, but if they're both I can't. I'm trying to think of the goofballs, and I just don't. I keep coming back to Josh Hart every time. My mind just
I'll give you another hint.
reverts back.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. I gave you an incorrect hint. I said both of them were Knicks at one point in time. Only one of them was a Knick at one point in time. That one guy that was a Knick, he is an NBA champion. Both of the NBA players are NBA champions. One did not play for the Knicks.
NBA champion. Okay. I guess I just have to go through probably old championship teams then. That would be okay. Okay, hold on. I can do this. Last year it was the Nuggets. Well, no, it was Celtics. You don't like anybody on the Celtics. So
No.
it's not
It's not that
not
recent.
that. Okay, so it's not. Oh,
It's
it's
like
not
before
that recent.
before 2020.
Okay. So help me.
Help you?
Doesn't help me.
All right.
That
Well,
doesn't help me. Hey, let me switch to the NFL. Let me think of the NFL player.
okay. Yeah.
Quick.
Great name.
Who the heck's the wrestler?
I did throw some bias to really good names as well.
Okay. Huh.
Uh,
So one is still active, and they're both NBA champion. Oh my gosh, why am I like? I feel like I've never. Why have I not?
I'm surprised you're struggling this much.
I am too. I feel like, cause well, the thing is, I know the main one, right? And I'm still like, I know like like these to me are the big three. Cause whoever's third, I feel like Baker should be at 3. And unless I hear 3 and then I'm gonna hear it, I'm gonna be really upset.
When you hear 3, you'll get it, and you'll be like, "Oh my God, why didn't I pick that?"
I feel like I might need. Dang, am I gonna really revert to teams right now? I feel like okay, so they're both. I mean, I must be overthinking. Like, I'm going every time I revolve back to like players that piss you off. I think Jokic. I go back to Jokic. I go back to like Jason Tatum, and I have to like go to the goofball.
I had to hold myself back from putting the players I hate on here because I feel like I could send you this template, and you could do one that's like my most hated or whatever. But actually, sorry, I thought that the 2 NBA players were different, but I switched one out for a different NBA player.
Wait.
But
So wait.
basically, so
Are you giving me correct hints or wrong?
no.
Incorrect?
The first one that I gave you when I said they were both past Knicks was the only incorrect hint.
Okay.
So one is still in the league.
Mm-hmm.
One used to play for the Knicks. They won the championship on the same team. And I call one of them the GOAT. I think one of them is the unironically the greatest player of all time. I might have just confused you even more. I don't know, but I'm trying to help you out.
We're about okay, hold on. So they both. So wait, they won the championship on the exact same team?
They won the 2 players won the championship on the same team. One of them played for the Knicks at a point in time.
So if they won the championship at the same time, it was before
One is retired, one is not.
2020. One of them is retired. Oh, great heavens. Oh, great heavens.
Oh, heavens.
Shoot. I'm drawing a blank. I am drawing a massive blank. All right. Could you give me one of their teams that they play for right now? The one that's active.
Oh, man. Okay.
Would that help me at all?
It would.
Like,
I'm trying to figure out one that wouldn't totally give it away. So the one that's active, you want to know what one of the teams he played on was?
It feels like a lot to ask for. I was gonna ask for career path, like team, like teams that they played for, like career path. Is not that wide?
I could do that for one of them. If I did it for the other, it would be obvious. That's a hint in itself, I think. I'm not going to give you the career path because I think it would lead to the other one being open, but I will tell you one of them played for the Miami Heat.
One of them played for the Heat. I'm just thinking, the problem is I hear Heat and then I think players that are still there.
Mm-hmm.
Played for the Heat, unironically the GOAT. Oh my god.
You're so overthinking this right now. Like it is it's actually I don't know. I can't to put myself in your shoes, I'd probably be pretty confused too, but
Oh my gosh. Shoot. Played for the Heat. I might just have to start guessing because I genuinely am so lost right now.
These are some of my favorite players. They're relevant in my life.
I know, but I'm thinking. But again, recently these are the three ones that I've heard a lot of.
This is like NBA. It's connected to NBA lore from like 2010 to 2019. Maybe not even 2010, but like it's. Do you want me to tell you the last time one of these players won a championship?
Fine. Oh my god. I feel
Oh, it's
like
gonna totally give it away, but 2020.
Wait, so the basketball season or the actual?
The last time one of these players won a championship, could be both, could be not, was 2020.
So you talking the 2020 season or the year 2020?
The year 2020 in the bubble.
On the Lakers? Are you seriously just gonna? Am I seriously just gonna say LeBron?
Hey! There
Really?
You got
Why
one!
would
Unironically, they go!
That's so dumb. I thought it was niche. I thought it was gonna be shit. Ah!
That is the only one that's not niche. That is the only one that's not niche.
Oh
Or
my.
niche.
Oh, why? I should have just. Why did I should have just heard GOAT and then just swung my shot. Okay. I was like, because I was thinking like, it's not. It can't. Like used to play for the Heat. God, wow. I'm thinking of like, does he like Chris Bosh a whole like? Was Bosh secretly?
Yeah, was Chris
LeBron
Bosh
James
my
on the
favorite
Knicks?
Player?
Was LeBron James on the Knicks? I don't know. All right. I guess I'll try Carmelo, I guess. I don't know. I just got to start guessing now.
Carmelo was also a name that crossed my mind, but he did not make the list.
Okay. So if you're talking, are you talking Linsanity maybe?
Oh, I didn't even think of Insanity. That would have been good.
Okay. I was thinking then if not Jeremy Lin, the former Nick, is it? Oh gosh. But they're retired.
Yes,
so it's not
this guy is retired.
Okay. Is it? No, because he didn't have a big impact there. I was gonna say Taj Gibson.
No. He's more niche than the guys that I'm thinking of.
Okay. So then, wow. All right, processing data. I don't know. Don't you just love Julius Randle, Taft? Isn't he such an iconic athlete?
No, he would be on my most hated, honestly. You remember how much he annoyed me?
Oh
I had a
my
love-hate
god.
relationship with that guy.
Am I this? Oh gosh, maybe I'm going too recent. I'm gonna switch back to NFL. I'm try thinking of this. Can you give me the NFL team, or is that too obvious?
Yeah, the Jets.
Oh, fucking a lot of help there.
Yeah. Do you want me to give you the decade?
Is it Brees Hall? Is it Brees Hall?
It's not Brees Hall. He is retired. He's a retired Jet.
A retired Jets.
And he does not play
Wow.
a skill position. He's got a... Never mind. That's all I'll say.
Former Jet doesn't play a skill position, so I'm thinking like offensive. Oh, DeBrickashaw Ferguson.
Let's go!
Oh, that's who it is. DeBrickashaw Ferguson. And then,
There we
gosh, this
go.
NBA player is number 3.
Mm-hmm.
This is the number 3. Okay. Okay.
I am shocked you haven't gotten this.
I don't know. I'm trying to piece it together in my head, and I feel like I should know. Like I probably. So I know this player, 100%.
Oh, I'm 100%.
100%. Okay. Wow. Wow. Gosh, I'm gonna have to give in. I'm gonna have to give in. I almost don't know.
Oh,
Feel
you're
like-
gonna feel like such a dork when you see it.
Oh my gosh, it's a retired New York Knick.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I do feel like a dork because let's say. Gosh, man.
Do you want me to give you another hint?
I guess, but like that's 10 now.
Let me double check to make sure this is true. I'll say he
Okay.
came off the bench, but he was like at the right, like he wasn't at the end of the bench or anything.
So a 6-man?
He was a sixth man. I was gonna say he won sixth man of the year, but I can't confirm.
I haven't even thought who the wrestler is.
Yeah, he won sixth man of the year. Do you want me to? Do you want me to?
He won 6-man of the year.
He won
I don't-
sixth man
I don't know
of the
who
year.
this is.
Do you want me to give you the year that he won it?
No. No. I have to think. I have to think. I have to think. I have to think right now. Fuck. God. I'm losing the mental game down here. We are losing the mental game. I swear if I don't know. Right. I have no idea.
You might have psyched yourself out by now. I don't know.
Oh my god. He won a 6-man of the year and he played for the Knicks.
I'll say it was before 2016.
Oh, okay. This thing more recent. Are you kidding me?
You just got it.
Is it? Oh my
Wait,
god!
who is it?
So
Who is it?
disgusting. It's name of your cats, J.R. Smith. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, yep, you got it.
It took me 20 seconds to then realize that I was like, oh yeah, it's like, oh, things Taft like is big on. Like, what would it be? And then I realized, oh, he's in cat's named JR. What? You're kidding.
All right,
Oh
now
my
we got
God.
a WWE wrestler. I'm not gonna lie, Harry helped me come up with this one. This is a WWE wrestler. We used him when we would play WWE 2K back in the day.
It's just I don't know,
Harry
Andre the
mentions him a
Giant.
lot more than I do, but I'm also a big Supporter.
I usually just think Andre the Giant.
Also,
That's
he's
my...
not. He died. He died. It's not Andre
Oh,
the Giant.
but
Rest in peace.
Oh, wait, a wrestler who died?
Mm-hmm.
That's who. So, is it Randy Savage?
It's not Randy Savage. There's alliteration.
There is Macho Man Randy Savage.
No.
There's the alliteration. Oh gosh. It's not Randy Orton, clearly. Alliteration.
He's not even he's not that big of a wrestler either. But we
Dang.
love him. We love him.
I know, but I can't remember.
Oh my god, this is great.
Oh god. Oh god. I'm trying to think like alliteration.
I wasn't expecting you to get this one.
Okay.
If that's any consolation, but WWE alliteration in the name. He died.
I don't know why. The way you said that was like, so he died. Alliteration. The letter.
I can. Yeah, B.
I immediately thought Bobby Shmurda. And I don't know why. Oh gosh. Oh, I remember playing W. Get all the wrestlers' names. You're gonna have to give it to me. I'm not gonna be able to get it.
I'm gonna let you confirm that real quick. You're not gonna.
I'm throwing in the towel. I'm done. I can't believe I didn't get. It took me 10, 15, 20 whole minutes, however long it was. J.R. Smith off that dang board.
It is Bam Bam
Bigelow. Oh! No. No.
Oh my
I
god.
forgot. That's so long ago. Bam Bam Bigelow.
The GOAT. All right. The next
my
ones
God.
aren't gonna be as challenging as that one, but oh my
Okay.
god, I love that one.
Holy crap.
I wish I did more
Okay.
stuff in the vein of this because this one was a freaking banger. Top NFL
my
rivalries according to Ranker.com.
Let me guess. Bears Packers is
That's
on
number
there.
one.
That's a stupid
Wow.
one.
Yes. Unquestionably the top rivalry in football. I mean, right, Phil?
No. Okay. Ranker. Oh gosh, the Steelers Ravens on there.
Let me pull up my answer key real quick.
If it's not, this is an invalid list.
It is.
Ugh, 5. It's way high. So okay, can I get an answer? When was this made? When was this list made?
It's a live list that people can.
Oh, it's a
place their vote
live
on.
list. In that case, let's go Bills Chiefs.
Surprisingly,
recent.
it should be, but it's not on there.
Kind of recent. Okay. Let's go. Wow, why am I not having trouble thinking of rivalries? It's a little more recent too, but technically, no. It's got to be iconic rivalries. If I'm thinking iconic rivalries, because Bears Packers is that high, it's got to be divisional. It's got to be iconic. Let's go. Oh, Eagles Cowboys.
There you go.
Yeah, Eagles Cowboys has to be on there.
That is number 2.
All right. Let's go. It's not like it's a. I don't think there are any South rivalry. AFC South specifically. Probably nothing from the NFC South really. Maybe. Nah. Go there. Let's go. Let's go Steelers Cowboys.
Steelers Cowboys. That is not on there.
What? I thought that would have been on there from the Super Bowl days, but I guess not. Okay. If we're talking rivalries now, gosh, if Chiefs Bills be on there. I'm gonna go Falcons Saints maybe.
Wait,
That's
did you say
that's
Cowboys? Wait, you said Cowboys who last time?
Steelers.
Oh yeah, it's not on there. It's not on there.
Okay, so that makes me feel like the Cowboys are on again, which would make sense. Uh, is Cowboy do people hold like Cowboys Giants in high regard at all?
They
They
do
shouldn't.
not.
Okay, good. I guess if they did, I'd have a big problem with that. Maybe Packers Cowboys? Maybe that might be on there.
No.
What is this malarkey? What is this malarkey, huh? What is
I
this?
don't know. You lock in, huh?
Mm. All right, let's try. Then if we're really going old school, let's go Raiders.
Raiders what?
Raiders Chiefs.
Hey, there you go.
People like their old school stuff, I guess. Bunch of weirdos.
For real.
Very, very bizarre. Um, do people? No, if it's live, Patriots is on there. Let's go. Why you give me that look like it is?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not giving you a look. I'm just looking.
Oh, is Jets Patriots? Is Jets Patriots on there?
It is not.
Okay. Well, good, but I can never tell these days. Colts Patriots used to be a thing in the aughts, so I'll say
Colts Patriots?
yeah.
Boy.
Not on there. Not on there.
It is not.
Well, I mean, it was when Peyton and Brady played.
I'm
If that,
surprised.
wow.
I'm surprised that you're.
I'm not. Am I missing like an obvious one?
Yeah, you haven't gone for any of the obvious ones, man.
They're obvious. Like okay, no, Niners Cowboys. That one's down there.
There you go.
Historically, that one's on there. Yeah, but I feel like that isn't nearly as relevant.
I'm surprised that one was on there. Yeah.
Cowboys Eagles. If it's not, I'm trying to think of like the iconic championship games that would be played. And I am drawing blanks. What if we went down? It's not one though. Not really a good rivalry. I feel like it's. Is there? I don't like that one. I keep thinking of teams. I'm like, dang, yeah, but that team like sucks. So who would actually have a real rivalry with them? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know if you can consider it a rivalry because it was only two, but it was two Super Bowl games. I would say Patriots Giants.
Oh,
Yeah, okay. I got it. I saw the little mouse cursor. Oh my god. Why is this so weird? I feel like
You're missing one that is an obvious one to me. My first NFL matchup that I perceived as a rivalry.
really Oh, okay. Eagles Giants, I guess.
There you go.
Ah, but that Giants suck.
They suck now. Yeah. And number
was like
three is one that I was
metal one.
surprised to see up there.
Okay. So then that means it has to be old.
And,
It has to be an old
Do you want me to give
rivalry.
you a division?
Nah, because I feel like both teams would be in the division. It's old. It's an old rivalry, and that would mean that it would have to be like, ugh, it's not. Is it really Packers? Do Packers and Vikings have that much beef?
It is not.
Okay, so it's not that. Maybe it's the AFC East, and it's like Pat's Dolphins or something.
Final answer? Well, for that,
No, because I don't think it is. Is it? Is it Pat's Dolphins?
no.
Dang it. Falcon. No, don't say Atlanta. It's not Atlanta. Atlanta's nothing. Atlanta's a nothing franchise. Oh, wait a sec. Wait. I'm drawing in power
I
to my
can.
brain.
Okay.
What could be if it's Packers, Bears, Cowboys, Eagles, and then it's saying it's this? It would have to be this iconic. I just don't know what people want to be that
I'll
high.
give you this hint. Only one team is up here a third time, and
So it's Cowboys, probably, right? It's either be Cowboys or it would be no. It'd have to be.
that team pops up for a third time in this.
So it's either Cowboys or it's Eagles. Who do the Eagles? So if it's not the Cowboys, who do the Eagles hate? Because I feel like, is it really Cow? Did I say Cowboys Packers?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so it's not that. What? If it's like Cowboys Texans, just because it's a Dallas rivalry, I'm gonna be steamed.
It's not that.
So then it's gotta be the Eagles. Who do the Eagles hate? I mean, they hate everybody, but who do they really hate? Who dashed their hopes? Someone had to their hopes multiple times over for this to be a legitimate rivalry. And I don't see a team in the NFC that could have done that. That ever did that. Is it the Eagles? Can I get that? If it's the Eagles, is it the Eagles that's in the third one?
It is not the Eagles.
So that means it's definitely the Cowboys. Who? Cowboys need to stop having beef.
Are you
They don't have.
throwing
They
in the
don't.
towel? You got 6 of 7.
No, I'm not. I have to get this. This is. Who would Dallas possibly have? Is it? No, it can't be. It can't be that they whoop their butts.
What were you
Hold
gonna
on.
say?
To I was gonna say Cowboys Bills, but that's not a rivalry. They got whooped in the Super Bowl
Nah,
multiple times.
it's not that.
Is it Cowboys Patriots?
It's not that either.
Oh my gosh, who do they have beef with? Is it really just the Cowboys and the Commanders?
You're locking that in?
Yeah, sure, but
Hey, there you go. You
that's
did it.
not. That's so much garbage. That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. It's
Did they have
literally just
any iconic matchups? Because that was the one I was surprised to see there.
that was. Yeah, I think they have, but not for a bit.
Yeah, it's
Like
been a while.
I don't remember one for a while. So that's ridiculous.
Indeed. All right, next up, we got most single season receiving
Okay.
yards by a player all time.
Calvin Johnson.
Calvin
Get
Johnson,
it out of the
number
way, get it out of the way.
one.
Calvin Johnson.
1964 yards
Cooper
in
Kupp.
2012. Cooper Kupp,
Cooper
number
Kupp.
2. He had 1947 yards in 2021.
Julio Jones.
Julio Jones is number 3, 1,871 yards in 2015. for the
Antonio Brown.
Falcons. Antonio Brown is number 5 with 1,698 yards in 2014.
Okay. CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb is not up there.
Really? He doesn't have 1,700?
Well, wait, sorry. This is ChatGPT
Did you-
info, so.
Oh no. Oh no. I thought CD had 1,700 or Tyreek had like 1,800.
All right, let me look this up.
Suspicious. Very suspicious.
Okay. CD is number 9.
Okay.
Tyreek Hill should be number 7, but Charlie Hennigan.
Would have never gotten that one.
Yeah.
So CD's not on there. Tyreek would be on there, which means TY is not.
And also number 6, I'm changing mentally, but I know I didn't write this guy down. But Tyreek Hill did get 1,799 in
Let's shoot
2023.
some. Okay, let's just shoot for receivers then. AJ Green. Was he on there at all?
Nope. Not even close.
I don't know how many yards he had. Maybe Don Hudson or something. Old Packer receiver.
Who?
Hudson.
Oh,
Like for the
nope.
Packers. Okay. Receiving yards. Largent was I know Largent was the first like. Oh gosh. These all like are modern day guys, right? There's no old guys outside of Henning.
Well, one of them is retired.
So Rice.
Yep.
So Rice.
And one
Okay.
of them is who I did not write down, but he is currently playing.
So currently playing DeAndre Hopkins.
Nope.
Dang. All right. Well, that's interesting. Was Odell that high? At any
Odell
point? I
was
don't think
not
so.
that high. He was more of a touchdown guy.
Big, more of a touchdown guy. 13. Antonio Brown, Julio Jones. If he's still playing, he'd have to be pretty darn. Justin Jefferson.
Hey, there you go. It says Josh Gordon, but that I don't know
It
how he found his
says
way
Josh
there with
Gordon.
less yards than the guy in 7th place. But yeah,
Wow, you're
Justin
gonna-
Jefferson had 1,809 yards in 2022, and Antonio Brown actually he topped his 2014 total
Yeah,
at the number
that's
5
Oh, yeah.
spot in 2015 with
This
1,834
guy.
yards. But
This guy is
yes,
Google AI.
Google AI is
Pro Football
not
Reference
it.
right there.
But okay, so Phil, this is another fun one. I like this one. I'm also gonna give you a bonus question after. Can you name the last 8 NFL Coach of the Year award winners?
That's funny because you got to hear the first one. Jason Garrett is on this list.
Yep. He is number
That's
8, 2016, and then it goes all the way up to
Kevin
2023. Number
Stefanski's
1.
on this list.
Yep. Which year?
He was there twice. Just click him off. I know he's on there twice.
Fine. Yeah, he won
I
in
know he's on
2023 and 2020.
Okay. So if you won in 2023, you won in 2020. Looking at more coaches of the year. They didn't really give them to like really like coaches who had just one big year. Brian Dable's probably on there.
Yep, Brian Dable won it in 2022.
21 or 2022, yeah, right. Brian Dable. Not that one. Let me think. Jason Garrett. So wait, if Jason Garrett won it then, that season. That was that season. The 27. The way I'm just gonna do this, I'm gonna look at playoff pictures because I feel that's the best way to do. The 2017, it wouldn't have been. Hold on, thinking. There was. Is it the Jags head coach for 2017? I don't.
It was not.
Okay, well, good because I don't remember his name. Sean McDermott. It was Sean McDermott.
Nope.
What? Sean McDermott didn't win it that year.
Oh shit, let me check.
If I was gonna say, I thought because he got the Bills to the playoffs somehow that.
Let me see this. What the hell?
What?
Just
McVay. No, McVay was the. No, McVay. It's McVay. It's not McDermott. It's
it is
McVay.
McVay. I got my facts straight on this one. I thought that I
Okay.
screwed it up.
I thought McDermott made it, and
Sean
I'm like, oh no,
McVay.
that was McVay. So then 2018 after McVay, look at that playoff picture, and it was Saints. Hold on. That's how I have to do this. I have to take my sweet time.
Oh, you're
So then
good.
after
I just know this one's gonna make
McVay,
you laugh.
Oh gosh. So there was McVay. There, Sean Payton was. Check. They probably wouldn't have given it. So that was the final. Then, hold on. So that year, they missed. Else one. Hold up. Thinking again.
He's using his brain power.
20. Huh. So in 2018, it was the Rams and the Saints, and then in the championship game, and then it was Chiefs. No, no, it couldn't have been. No, no, that doesn't make any sense. How would that be possible?
The best in the nation.
Stop. Nation. It was not him. It was. Wait a second. Who made the playoffs that year? I'm trying to think.
He's trying to
Think about.
think.
2021 was like a new coach too, wasn't it? Let's try 2021 because I feel like I remember that better. 2021 was Rams, Bengals. Was Zach Taylor maybe for 2021? No. Okay. Yeah. Not give him too much credit. 2021. My goodness, why am I struggling to think of the playoff formatting that year? 2021, it would have been probably like a shitty 7 seed or something. Oh my gosh, I am blanking. Is one of these Frank Reich?
No.
Okay, so it's not. Doug Peterson?
No.
I'm feeling like it's like the coach who's like really bad now. Off the top of my head, there's got to be a bad one out there. So fundamental that do it. If it
Yeah.
yeah. Did Shanahan ever win it?
Shanahan did not.
That seems so disrespectful. But I hate about these coaching awards. They always give it to like coaches that do it like for one time the first.
Yeah, it's like almost every single one of these guys, excluding McVay, is either jobless or considered a bad coach now.
Yeah, like it's so bizarre. Oh my goodness. Okay, no, because he would have been 2020, so he wouldn't be. He would have been it 1 year before Garrett, so it's not Ron Rivera. Wow. Why is this so obnoxiously challenging? Oh, why? I feel like so not so. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Matt LaFleur.
Oh, nope. You're so close.
What? There is not a. If McCarthy. Oh, it's McCarthy. McCarthy
It's
won.
not.
No. Okay, thank God. I would have been so mad if that was actually true. It's like, ah. Oh. Oh. It's it's the Bears guy. Shoot. It's the Bears guy, and I don't remember his stupid name. He's on the Chiefs now. He's like their coordinator. Oh my gosh, what was his name?
I don't know how you can't name this guy.
Matt Nagy.
Yeah,
Matt Nagy.
there you go.
Gosh, that guy was terrible.
The GOAT, the best in the nation.
That's who is terrible there. Okay.
All right, I've got number 3 and number 5.
2019 then I think is Vrabel.
2019. Well, do you want to specify the year or no?
He did not win it in 2021. Oh yeah, he did. Never mind. He did do it in 2021. Or did he do it both?
He did not do it in both.
I thought he would have done 2019 because he got into the playoffs and then they beat the Pats. But I guess yeah, they were the 1 seed that year.
He did not do it in both.
2019 then was, but they had that run. The Titans made it all the way to the championship game. That was Lamar's MVP year, his first one. So we're looking at. Let me look at the teams there. Titans, Pats were in there. Chiefs and Ravens were in there. And then the Chiefs beat the Texans, but Bill O'Brien won Coach of the Year. Then we flip it over to the NFC side. We had San Fran beating Green Bay. In order for Green Bay to get there, they had to beat Rams. In order for the Niners to get there, they had to beat... Who did they have to beat? Someone irrelevant. No. They beat the Vikings. And then the Vikings would beat the Saints. And then the Rams would beat the Seahawks. What? There's a Coach of the Year in there somewhere?
Who are you talking about?
Talking about 2019. I don't know. I guess but it's a bad coach. It would probably be bad coach based on statistics of just looking at this chart. If it was 2019, so it's not Shanahan, it's not LaFleur, it's not Shanahan, it's not LaFleur, it's not Sean Payton, it's not Mike. There's no shot it was Mike Zimmer. Who did the Texans? They beat the Bills. Then, is you sure that Sean McDermott's not on here?
I am 100% sure. I've looked at it from sources that are not ChatGPT.
Did they give Coach of the Year to a team that didn't make the playoffs? Because I'm looking at those playoff teams in 2019, and I got a feeling that.
Let me confirm that for you. They did not. Well, no, they did. They did not. The team that the guy was coaching made the playoffs. They made the playoffs.
Really?
Yeah. He's a lifer.
Huh. He's a lifer?
Yeah.
Like, has only coached one team? Did they really give it to John Harbaugh?
I mean, that wasn't what I was saying. This guy, he just eats, sleeps, lives, breathes football. Could have given it to John Harbaugh. I don't know.
No chance they gave it to Belichick that year. They wouldn't give it to Belichick. That's not how the awards work. They're like, yeah, we're not giving it to you. You ain't worthy. You ain't worthy of it. Why is this so bizarre? They didn't give it to McVay again? Wait, no. Okay, then I'm missing out. I'm confusing a playoff team. Cause then they beat the. Then the Packers had to have had the 2 and had to have beaten. But they beat Seattle, but they didn't give it to Pete Carroll. Tell me who it is. I'm giving up.
It's John Harbaugh.
I said that.
No, you didn't.
I said John Harbaugh.
You said they didn't give it to John Harbaugh, did they?
And then I asked if they did.
No, you didn't.
Whatever.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I said did they?
I said I don't know if they gave it to John Harbaugh or not. Because I thought that wasn't like a concrete.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I would have.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right.
That's crazy.
Next up, last one of the bunch. We've got most single season pass yards by a player all time.
Okay, Peyton Manning.
Hey, there you go.
Okay, this is easy. Just name 5,000-yard passers. So, all right, let's go. It's not Peyton Manning. I assume Mahomes is on there.
Mahomes is on there. He is number 4.
All right, Tom Brady's on there.
Tom Brady is on there. Do you want to try and guess what 2 years?
He's on there. Let's go with 2007.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Drew Brees. Hey, I was gonna say Drew Brees.
Okay.
But yeah. Oh, I have to guess. Okay, so now I have to guess his years.
Yeah, Tom Brady's on here twice.
Say 07 and 2007, 2011.
You got 2011. It was not 07. The other one came later than 2011.
What? Why? That doesn't make sense. I don't believe that.
It is kind of crazy.
Whatever.
I didn't believe it myself.
Did no, he threw for 5,000 in 2012 then?
Nope. I can just give it to you if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
2021, 5,316 yards.
Oh yeah, he did. He did.
And then number 6.
Big Ben.
Nope.
Jameis.
Nope. That would be freaking awesome.
I know he has a 5,000 yard season. That's why I had to throw it out there. Matt Stafford.
Nope. He's already on the list.
Oh, what? I have to get. Then why'd you? What? Why'd you, Drew Brees again. Drew Brees again.
There you go.
What?
You did it.
Okay. Thanks, I guess. Jeez.
Yeah, I accidentally pulled Drew Brees up, so you know.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
But that
my God.
was Philip White Feud, ladies and gentlemen.
They gave me hives. I have hives in places I didn't know you could get hives.
That gave me hives. My personal favorite my personal favorite list was my most iconic athletes. I think we need to do more stuff in that vein.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't mention specific athletes, so I'll just have to give you if you can guess my most hated athletes.
If you want, I'll send you the template for this, and you can.
Yeah, I would be more than happy to bring up some interesting, some fun little feud ones.
Like your most hated athletes. I should have put my most hated athletes up here, because that would have been iconic. Would have loved that.
Yeah, I would have definitely gotten like Jokic, Embiid. Embiid's number 1. Joel Embiid, it's number 1.
Joel Embiid is the freaking worst, man. All
right.
But before we wrap up, let's talk about Thursday Night Football.
Heck yeah, I am down. Oh my gosh. Thursday Night Football.
Indeed. Now, who's playing? Steelers, Browns? I mean, give me the Steelers. Yeah. Give me the Steelers. Browns is bums.
What do you mean, man?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
This is the classic Steelers trap game. You know what it is.
I mean, I know about Steelers trap games, but the Browns suck. Let's not kid ourselves.
They are very bad.
I love me some famous Jameis, but they are cheeky Bo Beaky.
Yeah, I agree. The Steelers are so good, dude. It feels so good that George Pickens is the third in receiving yards in the league.
He has been cooking. He's been a little baller this year.
Dude, yeah. All it takes is good quarterback play. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Who would have thought? He's not mad anymore. Yeah, I mean, the Browns are so bad, dude. Like, looking at, like, it was, Nick Chubb sadly doesn't look like the same. Jameis Winston. I mean, Jerry Jeudy had a big touchdown last week, but outside of that, not a whole lot of offense there. And Steelers are definitely going to be getting in the end zone this week. They didn't need to last week, but they're going to this week. I think this is one of those games where TJ Watt ups his total stats, just has like a 3.5 sack game to bring him closer to the league leader. This just feels like it should be a Steelers win. As long as they don't overlook Browns. I don't think they will. They don't tend to overlook division rivals. I think this will be a Steelers W.
What's the Steelers record? 8-2, 9-2?
It is 8-2. If they win this game, they will have clinched a winning record. Yet another Mike Tomlin winning season.
Oh my God! Now, what's the Browns record? Like 2-8, 2-7?
Yeah, 2-8.
2-8.
Coming off to the Saints.
You ready for this? This Browns win?
No, I'm picking the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm picking the Steelers too. Any
Speaking of picking, 12-2 last week, ya boy.
Ugh.
And you say it's I'm just lucky.
You are just lucky. You are just lucky. You sold your soul.
I did not sell my soul. I do not have. I do not have chief devil magic. I'm just locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Locked in guy.
Totally.
Dude, I was only. I shouldn't have picked the Jets. I should have just gone. I should have ridden Colts.
To
And I
have
was
all
never
that
gonna, I was
football
never
knowledge, man, you sold your soul. You sold your soul.
I made a deal with the devil.
But yeah, Steelers are gonna cook on Thursday night. Any closing thoughts, Philip White?
Any closing thoughts? Change is nature.
Change is nature. Great thought.
Yeah, you can't change nature because change is nature.
Indeed. It's normal to change. We all change.
Yeah.
Character development.
We change as people like the way we change clothes.
Exactly. Don't push away that character
You
development.
know what?
It's good for you.
We change the same way as people, same way we change clothes. Why? To not be unhealthy. To be hygienic.
Indeed. Change is health.
Change is nature. No, but change is nature.
Change is nature, which is
Change
health.
is healthy.
Change is healthy. Yes. If
Change is not healthy.
if I was the same person I was 6 years ago, I would be smoking weed all the time. There's nothing wrong with smoking weed, but it was controlling my life.
Now you're controlling your life.
Exactly.
Mr. Weed.
Exactly. Take control. Lock in. Have fun with your friends. Love your life because YOLO. You only live once.
That's very true. Thank you those for watching. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week, or we'll see you this coming Sunday once again for week 12 of the National Football League.
Oh, wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Thank you for watching. See you on Sunday. Love you.